Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Service Master Studios and the PC3 Morning Bite, sponsored by Parlor Donuts. My name is Timothy.
And I'm Haley, and on this episode, we have a preview of Jillian's exclusive interview with WWE NXT superstar Brooks Jensen, a recap of Valpo's sectional championship victory, and of course, some gaming and sports stories to satisfy your appetite.
Speaking of appetite, let's get to our favorite part of the show. It's time for the first bite. That's really good. I think mine's a French toast, and it's really good. It's probably one of my favorite donuts from Parlor.
I got the orange dreamsicle. I love orange. Those donuts definitely had a championship feel. Speaking of championships, let's start out by taking a look back at Valpo's sectional championship victory over Chesterton and all the post-game celebrations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sectional championship, a rematch of the Trojans against the Vikings. Same field, Viking field. Vikings got the ball on the first drive. Kellen Hosek drops back, dumps it off for a screen pass. Thomas Berta, and I mean, just look at Caleb Sharp, the lineman, just rumbling down the field. Big gain for the Vikings. Thomas Berta, a little bit of a face mask there, but no call. It's all right. So here we go. Later on in that drive, it's first and goal at the 10. Hosek takes a snap, hands it off to Berta. Berta, nice block. Boom, get off of me. Boom, touchdown. First points of the sectional championship game goes to Thomas Berta. All right, so it's 14-0 Valpo at this point. The defense on the field here. 3rd and 14 for the Trojans. Put themselves in a hole. CJ Perez takes a snap, looking. Boom! Dane Papakronis. What a night for that guy. So he gets the boys fired up. Big stop, 4th down. All right, 1st and 10 here. Time ticket down in the second quarter. Trojans needed something. Perez making audibles. He takes a snap, play action. Oh, it's a little reverse hickory-dickory. We got some trickery. Sniffed out by Brody Wheeler. Unbelievable play. He gets up. He started, I don't know what that is, but, I mean, he's fired up. The exact play after, 2nd and 16. Trojans need something here. They run a little hook and ladder. I didn't say it, but it might have been out of bounds. But, hey, man, that's not me, But, turn on the dust burners. That's a touchdown. They cut the lead in half. They trail by 7. Kellen Hosek ended up throwing an interception, so the Trojans got the ball right back, and CJ Perez is letting one fly, and would have been a nice toe tap catch, but unfortunately he was out of bounds. So, good effort, but no reward. All right, 21-14 here. Trojans on the move. Vikings bring the house, and they get to him. Nick Fry, Brendan Gagan. Valpo in a tie game. Hand off to Berta. Berta up the middle. Little hizzy step. Touchdown. Vikings lead with 7 minutes left. And now, here's some interviews from Kellen Hosek and Brendan Gagan.
I'm here with Brendan Gagan. You guys come with a big win tonight. You guys are going to be away against Maryville. How do you feel with this win?
It feels great. We came out. We actually played 4 quarters of football, and we never gave up. We had our ups and downs, going up 14-0 and, then giving it up. We just never gave up, and that was the speech in the halftime. You never give up. Stick to the game plan, and that's what we did tonight. We came out with a dub.
The offense and defense both played good. What did you notice from being as a player on the field?
Our physicality. I mean, I don't think we've ever played more physical as a defensive unit all year than we did tonight. I mean, and that's exactly what we needed to do to come out and win. We had the saying, I'm not going to say it, but BTA. We had that saying all week, and that was our mindset, and came out, we did it.
And then I have one question. When we were up there, there was a personal foul call. Do you know who that was called on? Or
Oh, yeah, that was fine. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay, up there, Mr. Jennings was saying it was you. That's
me.
what we heard. Okay.
I'm going to have a talk with Mr.
All
Jennings
right.
on Monday because that was not me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Congrats. I'm joined with junior QB Kellen Hosek. You guys played great tonight with the win. You'll be away against Maryville next week. How was this win tonight?
It was amazing. Just everyone was very gritty. Great team win.
You guys are going to now be playing Maryville. How are you guys going to prepare for that game?
I'm going to take tonight off, and then we're just going to study film, and we know the coach are going to draw up a great scheme, and we'll just execute from there.
Yeah, and as the QB and watching the defense play, how do you feel they played tonight?
Amazing. They picked us up when we weren't going too well, and we picked them up also. So.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Very big game next week.
Thank you.
What an incredible victory by Valpo, and we're all wishing the best for the Vikings, including our own Brendan Gagan and Peyton Barrera, who are in action against the Maryville Pirates for the regional championship.
When we come back, Connor returns with his latest episode of Meteor Wipe, featuring some of the unsolved mysteries of professional wrestling.
And speaking of pro wrestling, Jillian's exclusive interview with WWE NXT superstar Brooks Jensen will be soon available on our YouTube channel. We'll have an exclusive preview after these messages. We'll be right back.
But feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
If there's a conspiracy, mystery, or anything out there that has an unanswered question, you can bet that Kana is on the job. Let's take a look at his latest episode of Media Wipe, as he takes a look at some of the conspiracies of pro wrestling.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome back to Media Wipe, the show where we cover all kinds of lost media. Last episode, we covered lost media from the horror genre, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. At the end of last time, I teased a wrestling lost media segment for the future. Well, here it is. Wrestling as a medium is a brilliant dance of talented professionals on the mic and in the ring. It's a story told through high-flying stunts and brutal beatdowns, and that's what makes it so entertaining to watch. Today we'll be starting off on the lighter side of things and getting progressively darker as we go on. Now, grab up your boots and turn on your microphones as we chair shot right into this. Now, all you Justin Wang viewers are familiar with this case, but for those who aren't, Blood Circus is a lost 1985 movie about wrestlers from America and the USSR going to a wrestling event where, unbeknownst to the wrestlers, aliens eat the losers of the wrestling matches. This fever dream of a concept was made even better when you look at the man behind it. Santo Victor Rigatuso, or Santo Gold for short, is a Baltimore native famous for his Santo Gold infomercials. In these infomercials, he would promote his mail-order Santo Gold jewelry business, where he would claim that Santo Gold was the purest form of gold you could find anywhere. But in reality, it was just metals like iron covered in a very thin layer of gold. This isn't even scratching the surface on the amount of scams that this guy pulled off, but it's certainly his most famous one. On Blood Circus, Santo Gold said, "This film won't make sense, it'll just make dollars." This, unfortunately for him, was not the case, as the film never made back its $2 million budget. For a little context on how much this was at the time, you could have made the movie Halloween nearly 6 times with that budget. This is all due to Santo Gold being unable to find a distributor, and only really renting out the film to local theaters.
Due to this, the film fell into obscurity for years, with the only available clips being from the various Santo Gold infomercials until 2008, when Santo Gold claimed to have found the master reel of the film. At first, he put it up on eBay to sell for $21 million, which, needless to say, was not purchased. This was until it was sold to a private collector at an unknown date. The unfortunate thing about this case is that the collector refuses to publish the movie online because it will decrease its value, only really showing it at private parties and events. I hope he eventually changes his mind, but it looks less and less likely as every year passes. Our next entry on our list is less lost media and more rare media, but I still thought it was very interesting, and I'm going to include it here. All you music lovers are going to really enjoy it anyway. This is the story of the rare Fit Finlay theme song. During the February to March 2008 storyline about the identity of Hornswoggle's father, JBL alleged that Hornswoggle was, in fact, the son of Fit Finlay. The week after this, Fit Finlay made his grand entrance to address this claim and reveal that he, in fact, was Hornswoggle's father. However, he didn't make his entrance to his iconic theme, Lambeg. While Lambeg is a marchy anthem kind of song, this new song was much punkier and more upbeat. Honestly, I much preferred the new song over Lambeg. Take a listen for yourself. Following match at WrestleMania 24 then happens, with the new theme nowhere to be heard, with Lambeg playing instead. It was soon revealed that the new Fit Finlay theme was made by a Boston-based folk punk band by the name of the Swaggering Growlers. The band revealed that they were contacted directly by WWE staff and commissioned to make the song through MySpace. Here, the lost media isn't the song itself, but rather the reason why WWE decided to axe the song after its first viewing for the foreseeable future. My best guess is that there was a change of plans with the storyline, but no one knows except for Vince. Funny part about this is this isn't the only time that this has happened. During a 2006 taping of SmackDown, Randy Orton came out to face Rey Mysterio. However, instead of Burnin' My Light, his theme at the time, he came out to This Fire Burns by Killswitch Engage. Metalhead fans of WWE might recognize this as CM Punk's old theme. As opposed to Finlay, however, the reason for this is actually known. This is because Randy Orton requested the song swap due to thinking that This Fire Burns fit him better than Burnin' My Light. Vince McMahon, however, disagreed and Burnin' My Light returned the following week on SmackDown. The third case of a rare theme I want to discuss comes from 2011 with one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. During the road to WrestleMania 27, this theme was even dubbed over in the WrestleMania 27 taping on the WWE website. Now, here we unfortunately move on to one of the darkest days in wrestling history. During the October 5th, 1999 taping of WWF SmackDown, Dross went head-to-head with the Nation of Domination member D'Lo Brown. The match went off without a hitch, being a standard match of SmackDown. However, this was until the match end, where D'Lo Brown executed his powerbomb finisher incorrectly, dropping Dross directly onto his head and fracturing a vertebrae in his neck. Dross was immediately rushed to the hospital after the accident, which thankfully allowed him to survive. However, the injury left him a permanent quadriplegic. The two quickly reconciled while Dross was in the hospital, remaining close friends until Dross's unfortunate passing in 2023. Before his passing, however, both men decided that the footage shouldn't ever be released. To this day, the footage sits in the WWE vault. Usually I'm a big advocate for lost media to be found, but this case is kind of my exception. I think these two men's wishes should be respected, and the footage should be kept locked away, especially after the recent passing of Dross. I give his family my deepest condolences, and I wish them the best way forward. With all this being said, we are once again at the end of another episode of Media Wipe. Next time will be the ARG and Analog Horror Lost Media episode, so get your Caesar ciphers ready for that. Stay curious out there, folks.
Last week, PC3 was paid a visit from a true wrestling superstar. Brooks Jensen competes for WWE's NXT brand, which you can see every Tuesday on the CW network. PC3's Jillian Young recently had a chance to interview Brooks right here at the Service Master Studio. Here's a preview.
I'm NXT superstar Brooks Jensen, and this week on the Morning Bite, I'll be talking to this lovely young lady about my entire career in the WWE. Don't miss it.
Be sure to catch the complete interview with Brooks, available soon on the PC3 YouTube channel. Next, we go from pro wrestling theater to Shakespeare, as Gavin and Nicole bring us a preview of Boone Grove's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Gavin.
What character are you playing?
Oberon.
What's your favorite part about your character?
He's not on the stage a lot.
Okay, what's your favorite part of the show?
I get to fight with my wife.
Yeah.
So when you do that, shut it.
I'm a junior and I'm playing Helena. My favorite part about the character is she's kind of crazy and she's like whack and she's like so in love. So I get to be weird and I think it's just so fun. My favorite part of the play is probably when I jump into Demetrius's arms because I came up with that part.
Sir, he will not know what all but he do know. I will tell him a fair Hermes flights and
Hello, Nathan.
Hey, Nicole.
What character are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Lysander.
Wow, what's your favorite part about playing Lysander?
Well, I think it's just all the fun that I get to have on stage, you know, with my fellow co-stars, the other lovers. It's a lot of fun every day.
That sounds like a bunch of fun. What's your favorite part about this production?
Part where Gavin, he's like right behind me the entire time, like while I'm sleeping, and just him watching me sleep. There's just something comforting about that, you know?
Wow, that's Nathan for everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Your name?
Mitchell Seiko.
What character are you playing?
Puck.
And what's your favorite part about your character?
I love just like dancing around the stage.
What's your favorite part about this production?
For Oberon passing Felon Roth.
Dancing around the stage.
My name is Samantha Stevens. I play two characters. My first character is Cobweb and my second character is Starveling. What I like most about my character is their outfits. I really like the dress. My favorite part of the show is probably when the lovers are fighting. Yes.
I didn't even see you there. Hey, come on. Let's go.
And where are we going?
Now cut this to my interview.
Hello, what is your name?
I'm Jillian.
And who are you playing, Jillian?
Hermia.
What's your favorite part about playing Hermia?
I like her costumes. Definitely come look at these costumes. I won't get into it, but the costumes do play a big part in this show, and it kind of tells its own story, and it's obvious, so you definitely just have to come and watch and see for yourself, because it's crazy. But it's fun. I love it.
Well, that's really interesting. What would you say your favorite part of the play is?
Probably when the fairy queen kisses the donkey. Oh, did I spoil it? Probably just the love interests and all the different relationships we see. It really just shows the variety and acceptance, I guess.
Why, thank you, Jillian.
Skating is a popular activity amongst many of our students here at the Career Center. PC3's Zach Lemire recently discovered a new place in Hobart to practice his skills.
Skating for over 2 years, PC3's owner Zach Lemire has discovered a location in downtown Hobart to help him perfect his skills. Discovered while venturing around the downtown area, Zach often comes down to this semi-secluded pathway near Lake George to hang out with his friends and to continue to work on his skating abilities. If anyone out there is a skating fan, just take the bridge that you see right next to Granger's restaurant and check it out for yourself. Trust me, it's a great area to skate. Signing off from PC3, I'm Dean Lovan.
When we come back, we'll bring you a few gaming segments, a look at MLB players from overseas, and a tease of PC3's new prank show. Don't touch that dial.
This is Towing the Rubber. I'm Devin Alsman.
I'm Johnny Klumpy.
During the season, we recap the games and Cubs news every episode, and then we'll add in a couple different segments.
And during the off season, we plan on recapping news and doing trivia games.
Johnny and I will give our opinions on sports, and we'll hopefully have some laughs along the way. You can find our show on the PC3 Media Network radio or PC3 Media YouTube channel.
Buying a house can be an incredibly stressful experience, filled with uncertainty and countless decisions. Fortunately, with Geisha Realty, that stress disappears. Geisha Realty is one of the leading realtors in Porter County, known for helping clients navigate the home buying process smoothly and efficiently. They understand the local market inside and out to make sure you find the perfect home that meets all your needs. If you are ready to embark on this exciting journey, reach out to the Geisha Group at 219-771-5634. Let the Geisha team make your dreams a reality.
Hello everybody, welcome to our PC3 segment. My name is Jude.
And I'm Francesca, and we're going to be doing 5-minute crafts.
They're not even crafts, all their videos are about life hacks, and they're really dumb, and they make me feel stupid when I watch them.
But we're going to be rating these out of 10.
We're going to be picking some and doing them and rating them out of 10.
We'll see how this goes.
Down to the laundry room. So we've got some pairs of jeans, and we're gonna paint them with bleach, I guess. That was like the best thing they had. That was the best idea they've had. So, tip the bleach over into the bucket, and now my jeans are ruined. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I paint them with, I gotta get my cookie cutter stencils and paint them. Oh, that looks nice. Let's see if it actually works. These are our brushes.
And the bleach.
We don't have the like cookie cutter stencils like they did in the video.
So we're just gonna free draw.
Yeah, because we're awesome. I'm gonna start with the back. What about you?
I think I'm just gonna do the back.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do some stars like she did too in the video.
Me too.
Lord, I literally have a Lord song stuck in my head right now.
Lord, 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 I am Lord. So I'm going in. This brush might be a little bit too thick, and it kind of looks like a blob.
So it's supposed to be a star, but it's looking like Patrick Star.
It's not really lightening up.
So we're gonna let this dry and see what it looks like.
Yes.
After probably like 5-10 minutes.
We're waiting for our pants to dry. And we're gonna move on to the second hack. I've got my sweater on. And we're gonna play you the clip right now.
Oh, she's working away. Oh, she gets a text from Jahan. But she doesn't like her sweater, so so I guess she must turn it inside out, put her hands through, and wow, it just looks amazing. Let's see what it looks like on Jude. Like, you did it right. I just think the hack is fake. What do we rate this?
That was like a 2 out of 10. I see the vision, but it didn't work. Yeah, we're back down, checking out our pants.
Mine does not look good.
Neither does mine.
Well,
so I would say that this is like a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, a 1 out of 10. Maybe it's just my artistic skills, but it did not turn out.
Yeah, I would rather wear a sweater inside out than bleach my jeans.
And I'd rather do neither.
Welcome back to the Morning Bite, sponsored by Pella Donuts.
As we know, video games are a big part of our lives. Whether we play online with a group of friends or on our phones, many of us have our favorite games.
Over at Hobart High School, they have their own esports that competes against various schools throughout the state. Let's check in with Evan and Zach for an update.
My Valorant team is doing really good this season. We're gonna go to state. I have a lot of faith. Our Smash team is in there playing right now. They're gonna go to state too. We got a Fortnite team. You know, the cameraman's on it. You know, you guys. Our team did really well, and they're all really good this season. Our Valorant team is doing really good. We're probably gonna go to state.
Just fine. We are currently 5-1, so we are ranked second in our division currently.
Getting back to gaming, let's check in with Chris as he examines one of his favorite games to pass the time, Terraria.
Hey, it's Chris again, back at it and with another game for you to try out. This time we'll be talking about the critically acclaimed Terraria, another 2D side-scroller. However, unlike the Battle Cats, Terraria is an open world, has open world exploration, with lots of challenges in there. However, whether the graphics is better is sorta up for debate. So, unlike the Battle Cats, music is not quite as important for morale. However, you can go through Terraria pretty fast. Now, some may worry about that, but this time I can assure you there won't be an issue. Let's compare the Battle Cats again. There isn't really one specific meta for how to progress, rather there's 4 different classes of damage, each being rather self-explanatory. They are as follows: Melee, Ranger, Mage, and Summoner. Of course, the main difference between all of them is the range and defense they have. With the aggressive side of things covered, let's talk about the more passive side of things. The main one being building. Yes, similar to the critically acclaimed Minecraft, building is also a main feature. In fact, I believe it's more important than building in Minecraft due to the high prevalence of extremely dangerous events. One being almost immediately available from the start of the game, the Blood Moon. However, that isn't the only reason to build. Another one you can find is building for the pure, raw, unfiltered passion of building. But moving on with our next topic we're talking about is progression, and how it'll go. Man, I don't even believe I told you what the end target of the game is. Well, it is far less convoluted than any of the games I've mentioned thus far. Well, anyways, on to tell you the rhyme and reason for this grand adventure. It's to defeat Cthulhu. Not that hard of a concept. Alright, moving on with the format. Well, also on the subject of buying points, I don't think the story is really up on the chopping block for Terraria. But someone who sounds vaguely akin to me, I swear they're not me with a voice changer, explained.
One of the main reasons I had bought Terraria was initially because, well, my younger brother wanted to play it with me, and I also had seen a little bit of Terraria content before, and it looked interesting because of the way the progression worked, which I wasn't able to understand initially. Past that, this artistic style is something that looks appealing to me, so I figured I wanted to see more of what the different things it had in it were.
Alright, now that we've just had my brother discuss things, well, let's talk about some of the cons of the games. Now, the only real con that I'd say the game has is that it does unfortunately cost a little bit. Most of the time it's only around $10, and it also comes on sale. I mean, makes sense given that it's 13 years old. But once again, I hope you'll see my reasons eye to eye, apples to apples. And yet again, I'll tell you where you can buy Terraria. It's on the Steam store for $10, also on all of these consoles, the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch for $30. Not the PS1 and Xbox One, those are up for $20. It's also found on Android and Google Play, also on the Amazon side of things, both for $10, and iOS for also $10. However, here's where we get to something interesting. It's even on the 3DS. Of course, varying from $40 to $10 depending on where you get it. With that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Well, that wraps it up for this episode of The Morning Bite. Be sure to stay tuned to PC3 as we get ready for Thanksgiving in the coming weeks.
Yeah, that feast sounds pretty good, but for now, I'm going to finish enjoying my delicious parlor donut. For The Morning Bite, I'm Haley.
And I'm Timothy. As we leave you, enjoy this short preview of PC3's newest prank show. We'll see you next time.